Hi, Andy here from Guru Drums. I'm in our finishing shop today to explain to you all about our brand new bearing edge. Yeah, I know, not another new bearing edge please, but stick with us on this. There are some big differences with this new edge development we've been working on, but the really big difference I'll reveal to you at the end of the video. In the meantime, we're going to need to use our new super graphic display system to explain exactly how it works. Okay, let's get into the meat of it. This is a typical double 45-degree bearing edge. It could be a double 30, it could be a 30 combo 45, it could have a flat on the top. Doesn't make a lot of difference really. The head orientation is still similar from type to type with this generic type of bearing edge. This is the collar, and the dotted line is the path that the head follows. And you can see, especially at the lower tensions that are typically used in tom tuning, you get very little head to shell contact. Especially at this point here, it tends to radius over that section there. And you'll also notice there's a very acute angle here where you're asking the head material to change from this orientation to this orientation. Okay, then you look at our new Guru tympanic bearing edge, and this is rather different. It is in fact a double bearing edge, almost. It's certainly in two parts. You have a nice generous radius here which gives you a lot of head to shell contact, and that drives vibration into the shell, which if it's a very resonant shell gives you a lot more tone, etc, etc. But more importantly, for this exercise at least, you can see that there is a space here where the head material transits over, reaches this extra peak here, and then goes into the coplanar position across the top of the drum. Now this here mirrors the angle that you would typically find on a timpani, or the angle of approach for the head material that you would find on a gong drum. And in all cases these have been designed to give maximum head sustain. And this is no different. It gives you that additional head sustain, a longer note, but in a very compact form without having to go to an oversized head. Now you'd think, as we did, well, why can't you just do this? Which is a radius which you then truncate at a particular angle, gives you quite a sharp edge, gives you lots of head contact. It's a simpler design, that's for sure, but it doesn't work as well in terms of generating a longer head sustain note. Hand on heart, we don't know why. We just don't. All that we know is that this really works. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to remove our superb graphic display system, and I'm going to give you a little display of just how good this system is. Okay, here we have a little 10-inch tom, a little 10x7, and the reason I've chosen a 10-inch tom is that we all know they can be a little bit short-voiced, simply because of their size. So let's give this chap a tap. Hopefully you're picking that up. Now that's a really long note for a 10-inch tom. And it's fitted with the tympanic edge, both top and bottom. I promised that I would reveal what's really special about this bearing edge at the end of the video. And what's special about it is that we're not going to patent it. We're not going to trademark it. We're putting it out there right now for public consumption and a public record of when this was created, so that nobody can come along and patent this technology. It's just another choice. It's another tool to enable you to shape how the instrument responds. And it's available to you whether you're a small drum builder or a large drum builder. Have it, use it. The only thing that we ask is that if you do use it, refer to it as a Guru bearing edge, or a Guru tympanic bearing edge, or GTE for short. I don't care. Just give us some props for the work that we've done. That's kind of a decent thing to do. Anyhow, in the next few weeks we'll have some video evidence of this, some proper stuff. some more details at this website address here. And in the meantime, happy drumming. Hope you've enjoyed the presentation.